hills are popping up everywhere. They're like mountains. Okay, I am gonna do something fun here. I hope it works. It's very bright. Hello, bear watchers. I'm gonna go inside Walgreens and see if they got some of these weird jelly beans people are talking about. So I will see you in there. So this is a kit. It comes with 2 packages of ramen noodles, 2 packages of broth, pork, and vegetable topping. And sometimes these kits are pretty involved. So I'm gonna pull it out of there and read the instructions, and we're gonna make this while we're doing the vlog. Okay, it doesn't look too bad. You put the broth in the pot, you let it boil. Then you put your noodles and your pork and let that heat until the noodles are done, and then add the vegetable topping and stir it. So not bad. So there's the pork broth packets and the ramen packets and the meat packets and the vegetables. Pretty good. So I'm waiting for this to boil, and I started stirring it, and I seen these little black things in there, and I was like, what the heck is that? It's got let's see if I can grab some. It's got all these little Asian vegetables in there and stuff in the broth. It just said broth. It didn't say it has all this stuff in there. So that's kind of a nice surprise. Okay, so I threw the ramen and the meat in there, and it boiled a whole lot quicker than I thought it was going to. So it said just to stir to break up the ramen. And it should take about 3 minutes for that ramen to cook. And then as soon as it's done cooking, you throw your vegetable on top of there. So yeah, maybe about 5-7 minutes this takes to cook. It smells delicious. I hope it tastes good. And there it is, all done. Is there something on my lens? So we're gonna taste test this, and we're gonna talk at you for a little bit. I feel short.
Your chair's slightly lower than ours. So.
Yeah, these chairs are some of them are a little different than the other ones. So we made the ramen.
Yeah. Well, Mom made it. So.
And I showed you that, and we were all gonna taste test it here if it's not too hot.
And well, it was a specific type of ramen, right?
Yeah, it was the tonkatsu.
Tonkatsu. Yeah. So it's like a beef broth ramen?
Pork.
Please excuse the dogs.
Yeah, we are back.
I'm hungry.
Okay. So, did you try yours yet?
Yes. I just had a little bit.
What do you think?
Also, I think what you were trying to say is tonkatsu.
That's what I said, tonkatsu.
Yeah. Just like in the way. Like, trying to go with the accent, yeah.
I like it.
It is good.
Especially the pork pieces in there. It's really good.
I was just gonna eat a pork piece.
It's like the best part.
Of course, there's never enough of that. Oh, they're like flavored. Oh,
Yeah, like
it's called
they've been marinated.
it's called shoku pork or something.
Yeah. A good number of the pork, or in like certain ramens, they're like sort of rolled up and tied down and set in a broth before being cut into slices and put into the main ramen.
I like this a lot. Well, and Heather knows because she actually watches all these like cooking videos all the time.
Yeah. Yeah, and all the Asian restaurants. And since Heather wants to go to Japan, she's always watching all the Japanese.
Yeah, the traveling videos.
Japanese
and-
markets and the traveling videos and the
Yeah.
Japanese restaurants. I actually do too. There's Will Travel for Food? That's one of the ones I watch. Yeah. And I don't think there's ever any speaking in that. I think he uses like little balloons for everything. You know,
captions?
little caption balloons for everything.
Balloons.
Like,
I was wondering.
like it is very good. and
I like that. It's like calming. And
it's
then,
very
one day we should look into doing that because it makes it more accessible for people who can't hear. You know, they need the captions to be able to understand what's happening unless they're very good at reading mouths.
Well, and you can turn closed caption on your YouTube stuff too.
I don't know. Does it work on videos like ours?
I don't know. I know it asks me when I go in and do all the description stuff.
Yeah.
If I can turn on closed captions.
Oh, I was under the assumption that if you make that an option on your channel for people to see the closed captions, that you would have to provide a script yourself.
Oh.
But I don't know if that's how it works. I guess I'll have to look into it.
Because if there's a lot of things, that I'm watching that I just want to watch and not necessarily listen to, I'll just turn on the closed captions. So I think you can do it for anybody.
Anyway,
So,
I give this like a 10 out of 10.
Of course.
yeah.
I like it. It's like the broth is very slightly spicy, but like it's not super spicy. It's like a mild.
There's a lot of different flavors going on.
Yeah, I like it though. It's like it's not too flavorful. Like it's not too
Because
much
you got,
too in your
like,
face.
Bamboo shoots. And I don't know what these little black things are. Maybe mushrooms?
Yeah, that's. I thought they were little mushrooms.
Yeah, and then the other vegetable, like there's herbs and vegetables, they kind of like disappeared in there.
Oh yeah, there's a bit of a pork with that.
Yeah, these little green things. Okay. So I will eat that in a minute. But we are getting, it's St. Patrick's Day, so we're all hungry. But you're not going to see this until Sunday.
Yeah.
But we wanted to kind of, somebody said that we should make this and kind of talk about it.
Yeah.
And we got couple other Costco things that we got recently. And we figured we would talk about those. And
yeah, there's a lot of strawberry
things out. Yeah.
things coming out.
Yeah. And as you can tell, this bag is almost empty.
Which, believe it or not, I only ate like a handful. So
Heather and I are eating a lot of it. Yeah, so this is really good. I always like this brand, this Popcornopolis. I mean, I paid $10 for those little cone things at the
Movie theater.
movie theater. Yeah, the caramel Is it just caramel?
I think they're
Oh, it's
chocolate.
zebra. It's called zebra.
With the chocolate and
Yeah.
the cream
Yeah.
and caramel. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
that's good.
Yeah.
I only like those kinds of popcorns, and then movie popcorn, obviously. But otherwise, I'm not like a big popcorn person.
Yeah. I am not a fan of movie popcorn, believe it or not.
I love movie
But
popcorn.
you put a bucket in front of me
Yeah.
and I will devour it. There's just something about it. I don't really like it,
I feel like
but
in a
I'll just
movie,
keep crunching it.
You like have to have like a cherry Slurpee or like a Dr. Pibb and a bucket of popcorn. Like that's what makes a movie great.
Yeah. Yeah. But these, how do you like these?
I like them. I've been trying not to eat too many, so every day I'll like grab one and snack on it.
Well, see, she's grabbing them one at a time. Heather and I grab, like a handful at a time, and they are way too sweet.
Oh yeah, see, I only eat one a day.
Yeah, like
See, and that's what I was gonna say. If you're eating just like one at a time, or saving it for like ice cream, or to top something special.
well, it's not that it wasn't entirely sweet. Like, I got a sweet tooth. It's just I think it's too heavily coated. Like, look at the back of it.
Yeah, yeah. There's a lot of coating on them.
But it quenches your sweet tooth. The thing I have to say about it is if you just want a couple and you don't want to sit down and eat a handful, like if you're like me and you just want a few at a time,
You can see that.
then it's like perfect. Like I like them when they have the thick
Perfect.
coating because I don't eat a whole lot of them at once. So
I don't want to eat one right now because I got my miso.
perfect for my sweet tooth. And I kind of want another one.
We'll go find that one.
You didn't eat your miso either. Gotta eat your dinner first.
Well, we're talking about other snacks. Well, we didn't show this one. We gotta actually eat the snacks,
Oh,
right?
I think all there is like popcorn dust left in there.
Like this like strawberry freckles on them, like little dusty
Yeah.
bits. I don't know if you could see. There you go.
Yeah, there's
So
there's
they-
strawberries and cream.
Yeah, so they have
So-
this like strawberry dust on them. And
Yeah, and then it's got like
Like a
chocolate,
glaze?
like a glaze. Yeah,
The cream
kind
glaze.
of like the zebra ones. The zebra ones are white chocolate and dark chocolate.
Yeah, so the reason they probably have eaten a lot more of the popcorn is because it's got a very similar flavor to the pretzels over there.
They do taste a lot alike.
But these are a lot, because of the popcorn, it's like sweet and savory. So the sweet is a lot more subdued. So you can eat a lot more of this.
Yeah. Got a bit of salty with your popcorn.
Yeah, and I like that.
I
because
like
it do
the
taste a
I like
little bit
the
salty.
sweet and salt. Yeah.
So
This is why you always find
I like
me.
all food, so the rating thing doesn't work that well for me.
Yeah.
It's all delicious. I like it all.
I will say though, like for was it the like any kind of like sweets or things that you see me eating, I will have like a little thing of sweets on one side, but then at the other side I have a thing of chips. That's what I'm eating.
Yeah.
Whenever I have ice cream, I need water and like a piece of cheese after because it's too sweet. But I love ice cream.
Anyways, let's
Yeah.
Oh. You know what? I'll talk about this. Go get the whole package. There's a whole package one in there. But while she's running off, we're going to talk about this. Because if you've seen the video, that was Wednesday's video. So it was last Wednesday if you're watching this on Sunday. If you're watching them in order. But this was sent in that package from Jessica. And she got all this stuff from Trader Joe's. So I looked on Amazon, and Amazon does sell Trader Joe products, but they only sell certain things at certain times. And that's what she told me, is that this is seasonal,
Oh.
and you can only get it at certain times. So when she buys them, she buys a bunch
Like in bulk.
in bulk. Yeah. Yeah. So, oh my gosh, extra special thank you, because this is really good. And Heather, what did you say about this?
I actually quite enjoyed it for the. I quite enjoyed it for the fact of like it is a mochi. So when like it was made in pancakes, like when you when you have like a regular pancake and you sort of like tear it apart, it's just like soft or so. But when you were like when I was tearing this apart and eating it with like some syrup, I would tear it and it had a stretch to it, which was interesting.
Yeah, because it's the rice. It's the rice mochi, so it's kind of gooey.
Yeah, it's a little bit chewy.
It's got a consistency.
I like it though, because I didn't expect it. I kind of just expected it to have the flavor, but since it said mochi, and then I realized it was kind of chewy when you were eating it, I was like, oh, this is actually kind of like, it's like mochi. I like it.
Because of the way I made them, I fried them in butter. So they were so crispy too. So they had that crispy, chewy. It was really good, really good.
Yeah, now like imagine what that's gonna be like as waffles.
Yeah, still has to make them with
we can't wait to make
Pokemon
waffles
waffle
out of
maker.
them. Yeah, she's gonna use the Pokemon waffle maker, and we'll show that to you when that happens. But yeah, so this next one came out of that box too. These are dark chocolate rice thins.
Oh, I haven't one.
And we're all excited about all this Trader Joe's stuff because I used to go to Trader Joe's in Michigan, and
They're like rice cracker one side, dark chocolate on the
yeah,
other.
they're thin. They're like crackers.
And I had one of these for breakfast the day after we got our box.
So, because they're not sweet because of the dark chocolate. It's just enough sweetness, and I don't know. How do you describe that too? It's like a little rice puff.
Yeah, because it's not salty. It's pretty like the puff is bland, but like and then the chocolate, because it's dark chocolate, adds a little bit of bitterness, and it does have some sweetness to it.
And it actually stays together. It doesn't fall apart like a rice cake in your mouth,
I don't know. I really kind of like bitter sweets, like slightly bitter sweets. Mm-hmm. So I don't know. It's just like the perfect snack to me.
Also, is it just me, or is like the cracker
these are really good too?
The rice cracker really soft?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I like that too. The texture.
Wait till I eat my.
Like I do enjoy this, but with how soft the rice cracker is, I don't think I can handle like having two at once. Basically, because I take a bite and it feels fuzzy.
It's like another savory type of snack.
Yeah,
I think when you ate the first one, you only ate like a half of one, and I seen the other half laying there.
I don't know, but I
think so because I ate the other.
I approach most snacks as like a one. Take one, eat it, you're good. Mm-hmm. Like it's a snack. Like you don't need more than one.
Right. Yeah.
But now I'm eating one of each. Mm-hmm. But I haven't eaten dinner.
I noticed she brought the chocolate over here. What were you going to taste test that while we were?
Should we? We also got these chocolates, and they're all from different places. So these two are the same.
Yeah. Now Heather, she doesn't like the the bitter chocolate.
Dark chocolate is my favorite.
Yeah, we do. I don't know. She might like this one though. Let's try this one on her. Because you're eating that. That's dark chocolate. Because this is Belgian.
Belgian chocolate.
It's 72%, so it's not a heavy dark chocolate.
I think I have some friends who visited Belgium when they were visiting Germany. Like, I think they're pretty close to each other, right? Mm-hmm. But she brought back a ton of chocolates from there, and she was feeding them to everyone in class, and I was like, oh my god, where'd you get this chocolate? It's like the best chocolate I've ever had. And she was like, in like Belgium, and we went on this Germany trip, and I was like, what?
Okay.
I have a dog. I want my son. Sorry.
We'll try it on Heather.
I want a piece. Smells like baker's chocolate.
Yeah, it does smell like baker's chocolate.
Oh, it's really crunchy.
It is crunchy.
And it is very subtle. It is very similar to baker's chocolate, but it's not like extremely bitter.
What do you think?
Well, I had a bit of this before.
I like it though.
Would you think it's still kind of bitter?
It's almost kind
A
of
little bit.
refreshing to me.
Mm-hmm.
I can't handle bitter sometimes.
Yeah.
It's like so subtle, but like to me that's the perfect flavor. I just love dark chocolate in general.
You want to try these or no?
Should we? This one, what is the percentage?
72.
That one's 85%.
This one's 85. This one's from Uganda.
Uganda.
I don't know if we should open them all because
Yeah. I don't think we'll open them.
I think they'll all probably be.
They're all pretty
Pretty similar.
similar, I think. I would think. But there's the one from Uganda, and then the other one. Where's this one? Single origin, Madagascar.
Yeah, so I'm sure these will all get a thumbs up from me because
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
that's my thing.
Well, Kip is over there.
You guys should tell us.
He's over there.
We got distracted, but you guys should tell us below in the comments if you've seen anything in our videos or that you think are going to show up at our Costco, or even just in our stores in general that you'd like us to try and kind of review on this channel.
Yeah.
Maybe like somewhat healthy snacks. Like we did a video similar to that in the past where we got a bunch of healthy snacks and we were like, oh, well, this is like what we snack on when we're trying to eat healthier and we want like a little sweet taste of something. So
Right.
yeah, let us know.
Yeah. There's a video out there somewhere, and it was probably a Monday Measures where we did the snacks.
Oh yeah, because I think we did it
reviewed
before
all the healthy
the
snacks.
cooking.
Yeah. So I couldn't find. We were looking for these weird flavored jelly beans, which,
Like the Harry Potter ones.
kind of. Somebody said that Walgreens has these taco jelly beans. So,
Taco truck?
yeah.
Yeah.
What, you've seen them already?
Oh, no, I was listening to you when you were reading the comment.
Oh. Yeah, so I went over to Walgreens to see if they had them, and gosh, they've got a lot of Easter stuff over there. I don't know if I did take a video of some of the Easter stuff, but yeah. And the bird wants to get in the conversation again.
Oh, if you guys noticed my like shoulders kind of going like this, it's because Bean is under the table. She can just walk back and forth under there because we now have this tall table, and I gotta give her pets, otherwise she's just gonna lick my hands.
That's why my hands are up here. So she's not licking my hands.
Yeah.
Okay, so we didn't get the jelly beans. I thought that would be fun. And I couldn't find anything weird over there except for Peeps. They have the cotton candy Peeps and the,
Now, if you're
and the
talking
hot
about
tamale
a sweet
Peeps.
treat,
And,
Peeps are too sweet for me.
Yeah, I guess something to note as well is that you guys
I like Peeps.
went and got these for me. And now after this, there's only one left.
Oh, if you guys like the ice drinks, I think they're called ice, and they're kind of like a sparkling, almost like it's a carbonated flavored drink, like a soda almost. And they're fruity flavored.
Yeah, this is the
generally.
Kirkland brand. And Heather really likes them, because she's
Yeah,
I like
she said they're really similar.
she's a, carbonation nut, so she likes pop.
It's funny because I never liked pop that much, and I never liked
I never
carbonation.
liked
But the Lotus drinks use carbonated water
Yeah.
as a base, pretty much.
Yeah, but they put other
Yeah, but
water and stuff in there, so it
I
kind of
think the
dilutes
Lotus
it.
dilutes it. Yeah, so yeah,
Mm-hmm.
maybe it's just the amount of carbonation.
Yeah. So we're gonna try to get some of the Lotus,
Oh, the syrup,
the syrup, yeah,
or like the bases, and
the
see
bases, and
if it's
see if we
cheaper
can
and we can make it at
make
home.
them ourselves. Yeah,
Grab a
oh, it'd
little
definitely
bit.
be cheaper.
Yeah, have a little bit
Those
of an
have
addiction.
really gone up. They're $6 or $7 a drink.
Well,
So,
we've had a lot of inflation these days.
yeah. The cost of fuel really sent our stuff for a loop.
Yeah, minimum wage is practically at $18 an
Well,
hour.
and then the shipping problem. There was a shipping issue before the fuel. So a lot of these, like the coffee huts and the restaurants and stuff, they couldn't get the packaging that they needed, like the cups and and the takeout containers and
Well, and I've been wondering, there's this company in Anchorage, and I've noticed that a lot of local coffee huts and places like that in town, restaurants, have been ordering their like packaging products from this company in Anchorage. And like we've been getting a lot more of those lately, so I wonder if it's cheaper for them to order through that company now.
maybe, yeah, and we've gotten takeout from Spice It Up, and I noticed that they're where else we got something from someplace else that had the was it Oishi?
Oishi?
No.
That's the reusable.
Oh, did they have the reusable
Yeah,
thing?
I've gotten like their cabbage pancakes, and they
Oh, okay.
have the circular one.
Yeah. So a lot of
Like those,
the
food
local
prep-
places are getting the food prep bowls
from like Walmart,
from
kinda.
Walmart's or Costco or whoever's selling them in bulk, and they're using those for takeout containers. And it really bothers me because I know most people won't reuse them.
And what we've been doing,
They'll
because
throw them away.
like every couple weeks we kind of go and have like a special takeout dinner. We've been reusing them, and they've actually been super useful because she's been doing more meal
because
planning.
we do meal planning. So now I've got tons of them.
Yeah, so now when we have a treat, we have extra meal planning bowls.
I bought 2 sets for prep, and then we got a couple carryouts with them. So that's another extra 2 bowls apiece. And yeah. So now we've got lots of food prep bowls. But somebody should put something out there, maybe on Facebook or something. We could use these food prep bowls, because it scares me how much of that's gonna end up in the, in the dump. So I don't know. I'm gonna get off all this subject here, but the Chena Hot Springs, they have the renewable energy up there, and they use the geothermal. So they're self-sustaining. They do everything. They grow their own food for the restaurant, and they've got
and their
chickens.
food is so good.
So
You can
good.
tell it's like
It's
fresh.
Yeah, it's fresh. It's hot house grown, but
Greenhouse?
the hot house greenhouse, same thing.
I didn't know that was.
Yeah. So they she's not cultured yet.
I'm sorry.
But he was actually doing a recycle program for the city, and he was taking all the plastics and the glass and
Wait, is that the one that used to be at UAF?
yeah.
Yeah, we used to recycle all the time, but then
Yeah.
they got rid of it.
Yeah, so I was hardly down to throwing any trash away at all, and because of the recycle program, and but he was hoping that with the plastics that he could do a fuel, a reusable fuel energy, melt them down and reuse it for fuel. I don't know what happened to the program, and he ended up with way too many plastics that, more than he knew what to do with. So he kind of stopped everything.
Well, and then the problem is, like, for certain things that you recycle, like a lot of cardboard and stuff is super easy to recycle, but plastics, if they're not cleaned out properly, or people have other trash like mixed in, and that's a lot of sorting and extra cleaning.
I think that's
is-
what happened, because he didn't have enough people to sort.
Well, that's what I remember is
it.
that's usually, unfortunately, how recycling stops, because people are not informed well enough about how to recycle properly.
Right.
So you need to do some
Yeah.
education.
Yep.
Yeah, I just learned, I was actually watching another YouTube channel called Good Mythical Morning. They're super popular, so I'm sure some of you know about them. But they recently did a video, and they were guessing what things you could recycle and what things you couldn't, and some of them were pretty surprising.
Yeah. Yeah. And a lot of the stuff he was trying to use, biofuels. So he was making pellets with the cardboard and paper products and stuff, and that was actually going really, really well. So I don't know if he's still doing that or not. He might still be doing that, because I know the university still has recycle bins there, and they are, you know, here and there around town. They have there's a recycle center that's over in Aurora.
Yeah, in the Aurora subdivision area.
By the fairgrounds, kind of. Yeah.
Yeah, kind of across the street in the neighborhood.
Yeah, but they're not open because of COVID. They're not open all the time, and I don't know why because they have bins outside. So I don't know why they don't just let you drive up and leave stuff in the bins.
Another place that people always forget, I think they have recycling at the homeless shelter.
No, that's what they moved over to Aurora.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's the same place, different location.
Yeah, it's a different location. But they block it off. It's only open certain hours of the day, so I can't get over there. Are you done?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna go eat my miso.
I'm gonna give this a 9 out of 10.
A 9 out of 10?
Why only 9? What's the point deduction?
The point deduction is the soup.
Is it too spicy?
A little spicy.
Yeah. See, I'm like average spicy person. Like I can take what an average person can take. Heather is like the spiciness is any spice too much. She's very sensitive to the spices.
Oh, come on. It's not that bad.
Just have your beverage like Heather does.
That's why I have it.
All right.
That's good for you. Clears nasal passages.
We didn't want to get this too long, so.
Yeah, sorry.
So
we talked about recycling a lot more than the food.
So, happy Sunday.
Well, you're technically
Happy St. Patrick's Day, or belated St. Patrick's Day to you.
Yeah.
I matched my earrings with my headband. And
so, by the time you see this, Mary and I will be back from Anchorage already, so.
I haven't been able to sleep most of the nights this week because I'm getting too excited. But then I need to be awake all day on that day. So.
Yeah, I was thinking I might come home from work and take something to make me sleep at 7 o'clock.
Honestly,
so I can be up at 7. Yeah, I think.
Yeah, because we gotta be at the airport at like 5.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Well, I guess you'll also probably get footage from me of dogs.
Oh gosh, whenever we like go away for a day, Heather likes to stay home and stuff, but she always sends us lots of videos of the dogs doing weird things.
Okay, say goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, Jesus.